Shalom, shalom, Israel. It's your brother Hezekiah, Zion's Elite, back at it with another exhortation and motivation, volume 21. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's the most high God of Israel, none else. And his only begotten Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ. I'm going to give another mighty shalom and double honors to all the elders from the house of David and all the elders worldwide. I'm going to give another mighty shalom to all the brothers pushing this truth, magnifying the Lord to their best of the ability, hitting these street corners, hitting these chief places of concourse, preaching this gospel. Shalom. I'm going to give another mighty shalom and shout out to the women and children that's praying, fasting, giving alms, keeping the commandments and the faith of the Black Messiah, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Right? Today, we're going to go over Kamala Harris, right? The truth about Kamala Harris, right? And we're going to go over the end time signs. I'm going to start off with some end time signs, just a couple. So let me share my screen and hope everybody's doing well. Most High Christ bless y'all. All right. Started off with, the oppression that we face every day. It never fails. The violence towards us every day never fails. It never fails. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Right.
Prominent, very prominent Black female, 66 years of age, renowned in her community, accosted by the police, pulled out of her car, assaulted, and it's on video. Here it is.
Boy, you crazy, you tripping.
He's doing his job.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to.
Slocky. All right. Bear with me, Ezra.
Yes. This is going to make you really upset. Marilyn Jean Fields, a 66-year-old Black woman from North Carolina, known by everyone for her community volunteerism, admits she parked her vehicle illegally. That's it. Along with other cars in a fire lane on a rainy day to buy bread. She was not the only one parked in that area for.
I don't want to hide from them anymore. What do we do?
Are we not men?
These damn commercials, man. Damn ads, man.
Due to the weather. However, she argues this did not justify Officer Carl Blake Davis, 22 years of age, Kinston police officer, pulling her out of the car, slamming her against the car, forcing her face down into the asphalt while sitting on top of her and ordering her, "Stop resisting." A witness video captured Fields saying, quote, "I'm not resisting," as the officer sat with his full weight on her body. Now, I've told you all this before when we've talked about cop interaction. Police officers who are enlightened, sometimes they are former police officers, they will tell the truth. One truth that has been told.
All right, so y'all see it, man. Cop yanked 66-year-old woman out of a car, pins her to the ground. Right? This is crazy, man. She's 66 years old, man. She's a damn elderly, man. She didn't do nothing wrong. She wasn't violent, right? She didn't have any weapons, right? Criminal record probably clean as a whistle, and she got pulled over. She got abused, right? For just for parking your car illegally. Let me get a preset. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 8. If thou seest the oppression of the poor, we're the poor, and violent perverting of judgment and justice in a province, marvel not at the matter. Don't be surprised. We got to know that this law enforcement system, right, that's mainly the nation of Esau, the so-called Caucasian, right, they're going to be violent. They're going to pervert justice. You're not going to speak the truth. They're going to lie about what happened. They're going to rule wickedly. They're going to rule viciously, right? Like the animals they are. Read it on. For he that is higher than the highest regardeth, and there be higher than they. You see that? The Most High is watching everything, and he's going to judge them, right? That's why we got to send up this prayer daily. Psalms 140, verse 1. Deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. And that's what we got to ask the Lord. We got to beg the Lord, deliver us from this evil man, this land of evilness, right? Where the cops could gun you down just because of the color of your skin. The cops, right, could take you into jail off of false pretense. You could get racial profiled. Right, you get a damn knee on your neck for a parking violation. Right, we in a wicked society right now. All right, let me move on. More wickedness of the wicked man, right? The wicked, right? So yesterday was the 300th day, right, of the war in the so-called quote unquote war in Gaza, right? Read this. Israel's genocidal war in Gaza has entered into its 300th day with at least 39,480 Palestinians, mostly women and children, unalived by the Israeli army and over 91,000 wounded, according to local health authorities. All right, let's play this video. All right, let me get this preset real quick. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. I'm going to start at verse 12. All right. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? Now, this Lucifer is not the damn devil. It's not Satan, right? This is a man. Okay. Lucifer means light bearer, right? Who the light bearer, who everybody comes to, who everybody make their allegiance to, who everybody supports, who everybody look at to, right? Who everybody bow down and knee to, who everybody is serving, right? Son of the morning, who the light bearer could, the ones that's holding all the knowledge, all the wisdom, all the wealth, right? That got power in his hand, right? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations, right? That's what they're doing right now. And to the Palestinians, they're weakening them, man, by unaliving them, bombing them, destroying them, right? Separating families, destroying families, bombing hospitals, bombing schools, right? Bombing mosques, bombing anything they can, right? Just taking over, right? As they've been doing it since they decided to conquer the world, man, by the sword. Let me read on. Verse 13. For you had said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Right? That's total dominance right there. Dominance and tyranny. Verse, I think that's all I want. Right? The point is that they are weakening the Palestinian nation right now. Right? Through war, through terrorism, right? Through violence. Let's get to our sister. Nah, she ain't our sister, Slakia. Right? And that's what they do. That's what America do, deceive you. Thinking Kamala Harris is your sister. We're gonna find out today. Right? Let's get to it.
Some of your own supporters, including Republicans on Capitol Hill, have labeled Vice President Kamala Harris, who is the first Black and Asian American woman to serve as vice president and be on a major party ticket, as a DEI hire. Is that acceptable language to you? And will you tell those Republicans and those supporters to stop it?
How do you define DEI? Go ahead. How do you define
diversity, equity, inclusion?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Is that what your definition?
That is
give me a
literally
definition
the words
then. Would you give me a definition
DEI.
of that? Give me a definition.
Sir, I'm asking you a question,
No,
a
you
very
have to
direct
define
question.
it. Define it for me, if you
I
would.
just defined it, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a Black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was Black.
You hear that? Trump said she was promoting Indian heritage. I only know her for being an Indian. I didn't know that she turned Black. Right? Here's the quote right here. Trump, Kamala Harris was Indian all the way. And then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a Black person. There's an article that's saying that she's an Asian American as well, man. She's a chameleon. Chameleon Harris. Let me continue.
Until a number of years ago when she happened to turn Black, and now she wants to be known as Black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she Black?
She has always
But you know
identified
what?
as a Black woman.
I
She went to a
respect
historically
either
Black
one.
college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't.
Sister said she went to a historically Black colleges. There's white people there, right? There's Asians that go there, right? And half of the time they there on scholarship to play a sport, right? Or they just got a scholarship there because they're good at what they do, whatever their trade is, whatever their major is, right? Anybody can attend a historically Black college. Going to a historically Black colleges doesn't make you a Black person, right? Because Black people goals. And we know that historical Black colleges were built, was funded, right? Founded by so-called Caucasian people.
Because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a Black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do
And
you believe that she is
somebody should look into that too when you ask continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
You see that? Let's get more. Well, we got more. We're bringing it out. The truth about Kamala Harris. She would not be if she get elected, she would not, repeat, she would be not the first female Black president, right? They are deceiving y'all, man. Just for y'all to play their game, just just to appease to y'all, just to make y'all feel like y'all part of America, man. It's just nothing but puppets and guinea pigs, man. When we gonna understand as a people, man, that America is just a joke. All right. So, okay, bear with me.
It's basically true.
For the last week, we've been told to shut up and vote for Kamala because she's black.
Is protect her. We have to protect her.
Instead of looking at her policies and what she's going to do for Black Americans. Well, more and more people are starting to realize Kamala the Cosplaying Chameleon is not Black American. She's a non-Black American, Canadian Indian, Irish daddy born in Jamaica woman. And when she was elected to the Senate a couple of years before she ran for president, well, I don't have to tell you, here it is.
Eve Online.
Damn ads, man. All right, let's get to it.
I mean, look at this in 2016. They promoted her as Indian.
Look, this was back in 2016. Damn near 8-9 years ago. Referred as an Indian American.
Indian American, from American media all the way to India. Shout out to our brother Kwame Brown. He had Judge Joe Brown on. And all I got to say is it's a reason why they're trying to rush this woman through, you know, without people really knowing what she's about. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like this. Oh, we got to go support the sister. We can get a Black woman in the White House. No, you're not getting one. Her daddy says his entire background is either Caucasian Irish or Caucasian Hindu. His Irish ancestors owned a bunch of slaves, and none of his ancestors were slaves. He has a grandmother who is a dark-skinned Hindu who was a house servant. So where does Kamala get her Black ancestry since her mother is classified as a Caucasian Tamil Hindu Brahmin caste?
See that? Her father. Right? And Joe Brown, he met her father. Her father's an Indian Irish man. And his mother was Indian. So that means her grandfather on her father's side is a damn Irishman. Right? A Caucasian Irishman. That will make Miss Kamala Harris a chocolate-covered Edomite. Yes, Kamala Harris is an Edomite, Esau, so-called Caucasoid animal. That's deceiving this nation, deceiving all you so-called Black women and you damn effeminate Black men. Talking about vote for Harris. The first Black president. We need a first female Black president. You got to be kidding me, man. Y'all need to wake up, man. Let's continue.
First, they're dark-skinned, but they're known anthropologically as Indo-Aryans, I-N-D-O hyphen.
They keep telling us this woman is going to be the first Black American female president. Not only is she not Black American, but she came from an immigrant mother from India, and her father, born in Jamaica, is Irish and Indian. They've been getting over on us since 2020, telling us this woman was Jamaican. And of course, when people hear that, they automatically believe that her father is Black. But no, her father is Indian and Irish. And he's very proud to be a descendant of an Irish slave master. There's a whole town named after this slave master in Jamaica. But they fool us because of her parents' skin color. They have brown skin, so we think they're Black, when neither one of them are.
Right, and that's why our people suffer from colorism. Right? If they get some damn sense and read the Bible, they know that according to Numbers 1:18, Ezra 2:59, right? Your race, your lineage, your bloodline is based on your fathers, the seed.
But Aryans look exactly like Kamala Harris. They're swarthy, dark-haired, dark-eyed, and they're classified as Caucasian. So she's got a Caucasian mother, Caucasian dad. Where the hell does she come in being Black? And even if her great-grandmother was part black, that's still not enough to make her black in America. She'd still be a typical white person. You want to see what the deal is? If you're white and black, do they call you white? No. They call you black, or that other N word. If you are Chinese and black, they don't call you Chinese, they call you black. But she's supposed to be Hindu and black, and what do they call her in her own community? Hindu. So, yeah, she's lying. She went all through California being district attorney of San Francisco. Then she became attorney general for California. Asian, that's classified as Asian. Hindu, that's from India. Asian Hindu all through California. Now she's black. She went to Howard. Yes. She's an AKA. Yes. But that doesn't make her.
She's also in a sorority, Greek fashion, a Greek society, a Greek social club, right? A Freemasonry known social club. She's wicked.
Her black. She grew up in Canada. Her yearbook that you can find online if you want to go spend the time looking it up, in which she published when she had some things going on in California, it says she went from kindergarten through 12th grade in Canada. She lied about being bused in elementary school because she never went to elementary school in San Francisco.
And it was not only that, but you also worked with them to oppose busing. And, you know, there was a little girl in California who was part of the second class.
12.
Coding boot camps require you to quit your.
Yeah, I ain't about to be too long on this video. I just want to get a little bit more.
Her parents broke up. She moved to Canada with her mother, graduated from high school there, then moved back to America until she went to college.
She was born in the same hospital in the same 12-month period my ex-wife was, and my ex, now late mother-in-law, was a paternity nurse in the same delivery room where she was born. So, yeah, she comes from that, but her mother was a Hindu, a visiting scholar, and her daddy was a visiting Hindu scholar, also professor. So how does she become from that background? She becomes a black woman. She's not. She's a fake. She's been faking her whole damn life.
And now Kamala, the cosplaying chameleon, is trying to fake her way to the president of the United States. That's what's happening right now. She's fooled everybody for the last 4 or 5 years, cosplaying as a black American woman.
The whole deal in slavery, the Democratic Party invented, you know, this methodology because they were this party of slavery. They got chartered first, second decade of the 19th century. All of the racist men lead other black men if you can help it. Always get a black woman to do it. That was a secret one of them said, "Judge, you think we're black women, don't you?" I said, "Aren't you?" She said, "No, we're Hindu."
All right, so he just went in more, but basically, man, right? The jig is up, man. She's not black. She's not Israel, right? She's Esau, and her mama's Elam, right? All right, let's get into it more. Here we go. Kamala Harris lied her way to the top. There's an article, right? Here are 5 times that Kamala Harris lied to further her political agenda. 1, she claimed that the Trump administration was, quote, raiding military pension funds to build a border wall. Trump was, in fact, using military funds to build the wall, but they weren't pension funds. They were surplus and unused recruitment funds. Not a single U.S. service member went without pay, went without a pension, or saw a reduction in pension as a result of the allocation of these funds. It was extra leftover money. Okay. Verse number 2. She also claimed that the majority of women in the U.S. are minimum wage workers. In reality, right, PolitiFact did a fact check and found that only 1.6% of women in the U.S. are minimum wage workers. 3, she claimed that after Roe versus Wade got overturned, Republicans in Wisconsin used an 1849 abortion law to lock up women and doctors. In reality, the law existed before Roe versus Wade. And when Roe versus Wade was overturned, that law just went back into effect. Republicans had nothing to do with it. Right? Just lying. 4. In July of 2023, during an interview with ABC News, she claimed that she had great approval ratings. But at that time, she actually had a 53% disapproval rating. 5. During a 2019 interview with CNN on the climate, Kamala claimed that as California's Attorney General, she used ExxonMobil. She sued ExxonMobil. PolitiFact check revealed that no such lawsuit was ever filed. If she's lying about these things, right? When she lied about her nationality just to become the president, right? Just to get the rulership, to be the epitome, to be the symbol of the great harlot of Babylon, right? That's it on that. Let's move. There's more madness. More madness, right?
The first black female president. Let's get this done, honey.
See that? You got the entertainers, right, from our people. These damn coons, these damn stepping fetchers, these damn sand boats, right? These damn sellout jakes, man, pushing this narrative that she's so-called black, right? And we know that these influencers have a great influence over our communities, over our children, over the women, over the docile man, because you know a real man standing up in these last days, and we seeing right through the lies. Let's continue.
Hotties for Harris.
I'm Megan. Why was you on that stage twerking? I know I love Meg. That's my girl, and I'm always stand on business when it comes to her. My girl, you was on that presidential stage twerking. My girl, you know we cannot be acting like that in front of the TV.
Now, Kamala Harris, I just watched your little halftime show. Your little, halftime show with Megan Thee Stallion. I know you call it a Bradley, but I beg different. In 2024, this is how the presidential candidates get black votes, because they think we need ratchet, bougie, classic. I love me some Megan Thee Stallion, don't get me wrong, but I think I'd rather look at Megan at her concerts, listen to her in my ear, or watch like on TikTok or something like that. I don't know if this was the right approach.
So instead of Kamala Harris giving us policy to benefit black people, she gave us shaking Megan Thee Stallion. That is what she thinks black people deserves.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
See, 4 years ago, they gave y'all Cardi B at the height of her song WAP. Wet SSPUS. This year, they're coming with Megan Thee Stallion. Black women, if y'all don't sit y'all silly asses down looking all stupid.
Why the hell was Megan Thee Stallion twerking at Kamala Harris' presidential speech? It is a time and a place for that, honey. I could have went to a concert to see that. And Kamala, it's too much serious stuff going on right now in the world for you to be playing like that. Why did you think that was cool? Why did you think that was funny?
Albion Online is a
Slovakia. Another ad. What?
Somebody that's running for president right now, it is serious right now in this world.
And please give it up for Quavo and Megan.
You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a colonizer.
That was deep, right? You are, hold on. Well, Kendrick Lamar, he said you a colonizer. Wasn't her father, her father, grandfathers were owner of slaves? Damn, deep.
She really disrespected Black women by coming to Atlanta for a check balance and turning her campaign rally into Magic City. Of course, you have her supporters, the Boule, like Jamel Hill and friends. They're going to take up for this Indian woman no matter what. But other Black women are not condoning popping thought pockets for votes.
Why they got Megan Thee Stallion and the potential president-elect rallying at an event in Atlanta, Georgia? See, they keep running the same old play, y'all. They suck your energy dry, lower your frequency and vibration, and then pull the rug up from under you. And then when you land on your ass, they wondering how you got there. You asking for help, they like, oh, no, I can't help you. They keep doing the same old thing. Y'all got all of these washed up people coming to this event trying to gauge votes and attention from people when really y'all need to be connecting with the people and not trying to use celebrities as a way to gauge people for votes.
These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns.
The game is getting tired and old. Then y'all trying to blame Trump for the migrant issue when you've been in office for 4 years and you could have done something about it, but you haven't done anything. Even the people that you working around been trying to get you to do something and you haven't done nothing. You even said out your mouth you ain't done nothing. So now all of a sudden, if you become the president, you gonna change it? No, I doubt it, because you had 4 years to try to work on change and you didn't. So at this point, y'all need to stop coming with the tired game. Y'all keep problem, action, solution. Y'all create problems and then y'all come up with solutions when y'all are the problem.
Okay, just in case you did not know it, on yesterday, Kamala.
So this was an embarrassment, man. It was embarrassing, man, for America, man. The Democratic Party and everybody who supports the Democratic Party. Right, I'm about to move on. Let's get some more. Right, let's get some more. This be the last thing on Kamala. We're going into some scripts. So Dr. Umar says that Kamala Harris will not take care of Black people and DEI will apply to every other ethnic group.
Kamala Harris tweeting out a picture of minorities who own businesses, saying her and President Biden support minority businesses if she didn't have a single Black person in the picture. Who remembers that? Who remembers the infamous Kamala Harris tweet? A whole bunch of minorities, not a single Black person. I'm gonna tell y'all what she's gonna do. She's gonna bring back diversity, equity, and inclusion. Kamala Harris is gonna bring back diversity, equity, and inclusion. But guess what? You will still be excluded because you don't understand how diversity, equity, and inclusion goes. She's gonna include the East Indians, her family and race. Kamala Harris is going to take care of the East Indians, her family and race. Kamala Harris is an East Indian presidential candidate. She's going to take care of the East Indians. She's going to take care of the Asians, the Chinese. She's going to take care of the Latinos, the Native Americans, the immigrants, the rainbow gangers, the feminists. Guess who's going to be left out? Guess who's going to be left out of diversity, equity, and inclusion? Guess who's going to be left out? The Black folks. She's going to have one token Negro on her presidential cabinet. She's going to have one token Negro who's probably going to be mixed race. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. She's going to have a token Negro. Everybody else is going to be people of color, but only one Black person. In other words, you will be a minority amongst the minorities. You will be a minority amongst the minorities. Kamala.
So you see that? We are being deceived by this nation, by America, by the Democratic Party, right? By the media that's pushing this narrative that she is for our people. She's gonna do for our people. Media, part of the media is pushing that she's gonna be the first American Black woman, right? This is like a female Obama at the end of the day, man. Yet have I heard a policy that she's gonna put in place for us? Yet has she stated anything that help our oppression, our suppression, the police brutality, right? The low wages, right? The poverty, the projects, right? The homeless, the bad education, the gun violence, the drugs, right? The affordable health care. We ain't hear nothing that for our people, man. That's why we hoping for something bigger. We hoping for our to have power in our own hands. We hoping to conquer this conqueror. We hoping for Yahweh Shai and the Most High God to take back this earth, right? We hoping that Yahweh Shai come back and be our president, be our king, right? Let's get some precepts. It's the book of John, chapter 19, verse 4. And it was the preparation of the Passover, and about the 6th hour, he saith unto the Jews, behold your king, right? Verse 15. But they cried out, away with him, right? Crucify him. Pilate said unto them, shall I crucify your king? The chief priest answered, we have no king but Caesar. And that's what's wrong with our people, man. Right? That's what's wrong with these fake Christians, man. These people that believe in Christ, the people that believe in the Bible, believe in the Most High God. They don't really believe. Because if they really believe, they shouldn't be worrying about voting. They shouldn't depend on voting for our freedom, depend on voting for our well-being, right? They want Caesar. They want Kamala Harris. They want Donald Trump. They want Joe Biden as their leader. Everybody else, they want everybody else to lead them, to save them, to care about them. But the only one who died for you, the only one who really loves you. Let's get another precept. The 2 Samuel chapter 8, we're going to start at verse 4. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah and said unto him, behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king, right, to judge us, like all the nations. You see that? Our people, Salakia, is so childish, so stupid, that they want a king or a president like the other nations. We want to be like other people. We think we're equal to other people, not knowing that we have a living God, a living power, the creator of all creations, to be our king, to be our president. Verse 6, but the thing displeased Samuel when they said, give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto Yahweh, and it pleases Salaki, and it pleases us, man. We're upset, we're annoyed, right? We're aggravated, we're angry at our own people, falling for this nonsense, this voting nonsense, man. Depending on your damn oppressors, man. Them depending on the damn politicians that don't care nothing about you, never did anything for you. Verse 7, and Yahweh said unto Samuel, hearken to the voice of the people and all that they say unto thee. Right? Go ahead, let them fools vote. For they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. You see that? When we sign up to vote, when we sign up to be a Democrat or a Republican or whatever, when we walk in the voting booth, we grab the little pencil and start checking all boxes. We rejecting the Most High God to be our ruler. We rejecting Yahushua HaMashiach to be our king. We choosing the heathen. We dependent on the heathen. We put our trust in the heathens to save us. And that's off, right? Let's get the book of Deuteronomy 17, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. We got to choose a president, a ruler, a king, right? That the Most High is going to choose. One from among thy brethren. He has to have the same blood as us, right? And it ain't going to be no damn woman, right? The Most High deals with men. The Most High is a man of war. Reading on. One from among thy brethren, thou shalt set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger. What is Kamala Harris? What is Donald Trump? Strangers, Edomites, right? The wicked, heathens, Goyim, which is not of thy brethren. You see that? You see that? Let's read on. Let's keep going. Daniel chapter 2, verse 20. Daniel answering said, blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. Well, praises to the Most High. Verse 21. Here's the point. And he changeth the times and seasons. He removed kings and set up kings. Right? He giveth wisdom to the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. Right? It says the Most High removed kings and set up kings. And what is saying Daniel 4? He's gonna set up the bases of men in this time, in his days of times right now, during this fourth beast. He's gonna set up the base presidents, right? The dumbfounded, those that err. Let's get more. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 26. And I, Most High, will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Right? Think about it. We had the mighty King Moses, King David. Right? Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. See that? The Lord is going to set up our president. The Lord is going to give us Yahushua Mashiach. Right? We're going to get it right here. Right? I'm voting for Yahushua. I'm praying for Yahushua to come back. I'm not going to no damn voting booth. Right? I'm going in these scriptures, man. I'm keeping these commandments. Luke 1, verse 31. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb and bring forth a son. Thou shalt call his name Yahushua. Verse 32. He shall be great and shall be called the Son of the Highest, and the Lord shall give him the throne of his father David. Right? Who sits on thrones? Right? Rulers, presidents, kings. Verse 33. And he, Yahushua, shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, and of his kingdom there shall be no end. Right? And that's what we're hoping for. That's where our faith lies on. Right? We're hoping for a black Messiah to come save us. One of our own kindred, one of our own kin, one of our own flesh and blood to reign over us. And our kingdom is not going to end, man. How long these presidents be in office for? 4, 8 years. Right? Then another one come up. Then a new one after another certain time. Then another one. Right? But we know that when Yahushua come back, his kingdom is going to be no end, and we're going to be in rulership as a family. The house of Jacob. We're going to be on top. We're going to have all the health, wealth. We're going to have good health. We're going to have all the power. We're going to have the dominion. We're going to have life and peace and prosperity. Damn America, man. Damn America. Right? So all praise to the Most High, man. So we got to tell our people, warn our people that Kamala Harris is a plant. She doesn't really care about our people. Donald Trump is the same thing, man. We not voting, man. Right? Because it's a law to vote for our own people. We not voting because we know your vote doesn't really count. The popular vote doesn't count. They pick your president. They pick your leader. They already thought about it 10 years ago who they going to have president for 2024, man. So you're just wasting your time, man. You're just wasting your time. Right? I'm going to go into a couple scriptures. I'm going to close out. Just exhort y'all in these last days through the Spirit. Okay? It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 3, verse 12. Start at verse 12. Read 14. Right? Show my screen. Right. Hebrews chapter 3, verse 12. Take heed, brethren, lest there be any of you an evil heart of unbelief in departing from the living God. Okay? But exhort one another daily while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. Right? We have to exhort one another daily. We have to call each other, right? Build each other up through the scriptures, through positive talk, by good correction, right? While we have the time, right? Because sin, it says Satan is coming down, right? Well, Satan's coming down because he know that his time is short. So these spirits is trying their hardest to knock you off your game. That's why you need to be going hard in the game. You need to be praying more. You need to be fasting more. You need to be reading more. You need to be studying more. You need to be watching the classes more. Verse 14, for we are made partakers of Christ. We're going to reign with Christ. You're going to be a damn quote unquote president. You're going to be a king. You're going to be a priest. You're going to be a princess. Damn Kamala Harris. Damn Trump. Damn the Democrats and the Republicans and whoever. Read it on. If we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end, just hold on. Just hold on. Right? Christ is coming back. The Lord is going to judge this earth. Just be patient. Endure to the end. We in the last minutes. Okay? It's the book and a couple more precepts through the Spirit. It's the book of John, chapter 5, verse 17. And it reads, but Yahushua answered them, my Father work. See, the Most High in the heavens, he's working. He's doing his miracles, right? He got his angels causing all type of natural disasters, right? He got his angels pinning lying spirits on people. He got his angels just causing a whole mischief on this earth, causing a whole bunch of division, right? Causing a whole bunch of prophecies to fold. The Most High is working. Read it on. Hitherto, and I work. If Yahushua is working, the Most High is working, the angels is working, what we got to do? We got to work as well. We got to do the works, man. Preach this gospel, feed the sheep, get our households together, get our own house together, right? Love your brother as you love yourself. That's a work, right? It's the book of, bear with me, Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10. Right? Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, no device, no knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. Man's go Go hard or go home, man. Right? There's no second chance, man. There's no game two, man. This is game one, man. And it's on the line right here. Do your best while it's called today. Do your best while you're living. Do your best while you're breathing. Right? Because today could be your last day. You gotta live every day like it could be your last day, man. You don't know. You don't know when your time is up, man. Look at this last precept of the Spirit. 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 7. 2 Chronicles 15, verse 7. Be ye strong, therefore, and let not your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded. Okay? It's time to man up. Right? Woman, it's time to be mighty. Children, it's time to be strong. Right? Everybody has to play their part. Right? Put off the weak nature. Get mentally strong. Let's work. Right? Let's if you need help, man, cool. Ask for help, man. We in this together. We all we got, man. We can't depend on this political system. We got to depend on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah and the people that he has blessed us with, the people that he put us around, right? Gather more, right? Enjoy the feast days, right? Just keep the commandments and the faith, man. And with that, I want to give all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. If you got any questions, concerns, hit the Instagram, hit the email. If it be on your heart, Cash App, right? Lord willing, we'll be at the Hell at the Harbor with the brothers from Watchmen at the end of this month. Come fellowship. And I love y'all, Israel. Y'all stay in the spirit. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.